This is the ACC on ESPN. Tonight, a holiday season treat from Raleigh. It features the Conference USA favorite Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the NC State Wolfpack. And good evening, everybody. Welcome to PNC Arena. Happy holidays. Patrick Kinas and Stan Luter with you tonight. The tie. First and third, nobody out in the 2-2 again. Fontenot lines one the other way toward the alley. This will land for a hit. It head to the wall. In the scores, Montauk. Coming to third is Bellomi. Montoya waving him around. The relay on the way home. It is late. Bellomi slides across with his left hand. And it's 4-1 Bulls on a 2-run double by Fontenot. Reyes down to the count 0-2. The pitch from Andries is line toward short. Julie lays out.
I think it crosses the plate as a strike.
2-2 hit sharply middle. Flip from Lee to the bare hand of Almeida. Whoa, what a double play turn by the Bulls. Hawk through the middle and another hot shot. Flipped it like a pancake out of his glove into the throwing hand of Almeida right in stride. 1-0 from Geltz. Is a ground ball down the line at third. Figueroa steps in the bag for one, throws a second for two. The throw to first. It's a triple play! A triple play turned by the Bulls. Top of the sixth inning, Bulls with a 2-1 lead on Pawtucket. 2-1 lead in the Governor's Cup Finals. Mike Montgomery right back out here for the sixth inning, trying to build upon his best inning of the outing. A 1-2-3 fifth. First pitch, a cut and a miss by Bryce Brentz. Activity now begins in the Durham bullpen. Doug Mathis is up. As what we would imagine here would be a just-in-case reliever if Montgomery encounters some resistance in this sixth inning. Swinging a bouncing ball, Beckham's way, two hops to his chest. Pats the glove, throws across to get Brentz by 2 steps. It's the middle of the order here in the sixth against Montgomery. The pitch count now is in the low 80s. And this is a case where you know who's available for the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and you just need that bridge if you need a little help from Montgomery in this sixth. That's why Mathis is up.
Well, Montgomery has a peak of 106 or 103 pitches, but that was 3 months ago. I mean, he hasn't had extensive work lately, so they're going to be monitoring him closely, and the best way to do that is see what the ball's doing off the bat.
Swing by LeVarnway, drives one to straightaway center. Christian initially broke back 2 steps. He comes in and corrals that one easily. LeVarnway retired for the first time tonight, and he's the only Paw Sox member of this lineup with a hit against Montgomery. 2 away in the sixth inning. LeVarnway flies out on a very good changeup that has really grown for Montgomery over the course of this game.
Well, it's going to be a pitch that you build off of, and it gets more and more life as he gets a better feel for it, and it's working for him right now.
Now left on left against Travis Shaw, and Montgomery high with off speed. Shaw's line to right. A terrific diving catch by Motzuk in the first inning. Ground ball toward right field. Franklin slides into it, can't come up with it. And it's a single to right field by Shaw. Good effort, and Franklin knew exactly what he was trying to do there. Trying to slide feet first, extending the glove, because if he makes that stop, he can pop up quickly and get the throw. But the ball just stayed down under his glove.
Well, and sometimes when this ball, you roll over it as a hitter and it gets that last little hop on the dirt, it creates some overspin, which means it stays down, and that's precisely what happened. Franklin made the game effort, but not able to come up with it.
Third hit of the night for Pawtucket against Montgomery. Now Alex Hassan, who has walked twice. Dangerous hitter here. Hassan with a short porch in right field and 8 home runs this year. Fouls off a fastball for Montgomery. And I love the gamesmanship we've seen from Montgomery. I mean, similar to Andries last night. I mean, once he got the lead, same thing can be said for Montgomery. He's become more focused with his stuff. He's executing pitches better, and he's getting excellent results. And the Bulls now still a long way to go in this one, but they're feeling confident quietly in the sixth. Here's the 0-1. Curve into the ground. 1-1 on Hassan.
Nice job by Maley again to block a ball. He really does a good job of getting into the position so the ball can't go anywhere but out in front of the plate. He arches his back and creates that soft pad the ball can hit off of and stay in front.
Two outs in the sixth inning, 2-1 Durham leading. And Montgomery's pitch, as they called strike, kept it down at the knees. It's 1-2 on Hassan. Now this is very likely going to do it for Montgomery. 6 innings. You have Liberator available on the back end tonight. Here's the pitch home, bounces it in, gets past Maley this time. Shaw will head down to second base. And a wild pitch charge against Montgomery.
Catcher can't do much with this. This ball hit about 8 feet in front of home plate. You can anticipate a short hop, but not this long one. Just a pitch that was spiked by Montgomery. And no chance for Maley to get in front.
And now a different set of signs for Maley. And the tying run for the Paw Sox is now in scoring position with 2 outs in this 6th inning. A look back by Montgomery. Here's the pitch. It's high and away, a breaking ball. And now a full count on Hassan with 2 outs. First base open. The lefty Cicchini on deck. And Montgomery is handling him very well both times up. This is one of those moments where if you're Mike Montgomery, you do not want to make a mistake on Hassan with Cicchini next. The 3-2. Check swing, off speed, the appeal. He did not go. And for the 3rd time tonight, Alex Hassan has walked against Montgomery. And that is his 6th issue tonight. And that's going to draw Neil Allen out of the Bulls dugout. So Montgomery will stay in to face Cicchini with a thin 2-1 lead and a couple of runners on with 2 outs for Pawtucket.
Approaching that century mark in pitches, so Neil Allen is strategizing here with Mike Montgomery. Lefty on lefty, there's no way they're going to lift him now. And he's had success against Cicchini, striking him out in the 1st inning. He rounded into that double play back in the 4th. So that was to buy some time for the bullpen should this inning extend, as well as some strategy discussed.
Well, Mathis is ready. I mean, he doesn't need any more pitches to get loose. And that was all about Neil Allen slowing things down and making sure the very excitable Mike Montgomery stays focused. And now what is a very challenging spot with 2 outs. Cicchini in the box. First pitch from Montgomery. Check swing. A top of the zone strike. Haven't seen many called there tonight by Buckminster. Montgomery, though, will gladly take it. That even looked to be maybe an inch or 2 above the belt. 0-1 on Cicchini. A look at second. Here's the pitch. And Montgomery throws a curveball into the right-handed batter's box. And it's a 1-1 count. Magley blocking that ball down, holding the runners, keeps the force out in play on the infield. Two-1 Durham, 6th inning. 2-out single plus a walk. Here's the pitch. And Cicchini takes low, 2-1. Now Cicchini finds himself in a fastball count, but a lot of times so far tonight we haven't seen Montgomery give in on 2-1 fastballs. Left-hander comes home, and a swing by Cicchini. He did get the fastball, pops it foul, but the pitch was up.
Elevated above the belt, and what set that pitch up was the strike call earlier in the at-bat on the high strike. Cicchini knows he has to go after something up there. He's not able to catch out. Lefties typically like the ball down. Many good lefty high ball hitter.
This is a 6-walk, 6 strikeout, 6-inning outing by Montgomery. Biggest pitch of the night, 2-2, slapped in the ground Franklin's way, fields in the second base hole, throws him out, and Montgomery is through it. And the fans to their feet applauding the effort of this 25-year-old California kid. 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 stranded. Well, head to the bottom of the 6th, still 2-1 Durham. Last pitch we just saw from Mike Montgomery, inducing the ground ball So Nick Franklin stranding 2 more runners for Pawtucket. And the grit shown by Montgomery again. Bulls lead 2-1. We're in the bottom of the 6th. And now it's Belnomi, Franklin, and Fontenot against Rodriguez. And a fastball fouled away by Belnomi. Meanwhile, we alluded to Charlie Montoya and Neil Allen getting together before Montgomery went back out for that 6th inning about how to lay out the pitching the rest of the way. Mathis was up in the top of the 6th after Shaw picked up that base hit as Belnomi looks at a pitch inside. As that 6th inning ended, Mathis has now abdicated the mound and Corey Burns is now throwing. So it would appear to be a Burns Liberator finish that Charlie Montoya and Neil Allen want to see. So as Belnomi is a 1-2 count to begin this 6th inning. Again, these are all the different permutations that they've been talking about the last couple of innings. Once the Bulls got the lead on what their plan was. Fastball a little down from Rodriguez. 2-2 count on Belnomi.
Rodriguez wanted that call. He was looking in the dugout thinking, hey, he's really not calling that a strike. Swihart does a good job to frame it, but that pitch has been in all night. Not going to be called now.
2-2. Here's the wide and the pitch from Rodriguez. The swing and Belnomi reaches for it. Lines went straight out to Jesus at second base. First out, 6th inning. And now Nick Franklin. Bulls with a 2-1 lead. Both runs coming home in the 4th on a Fontenot base hit. And then a double just inside the right field line and barely outside of the reach of a chasing Alex Hassan. Franklin, a couple of singles against Rodriguez tonight. Grounds one foul on the first pitch.
He's done that before. He's got that shin guard on for a reason, and he hits that one straight down. Thankfully, it hits the pad.
2 runs on 6 hits for the Bulls. 1 run, only 3 hits for Pawtucket. Are you at all surprised that here we are again, a 1-run game either way in the late innings? If you are, you really shouldn't be. Pitch bounces in from Rodriguez. Every one of these Governor's Cup Finals games have been a 1-inning affair. 3-2, Pawtucket claimed the opener, and the Bulls successive 4-3 wins. Even last year, the first 2 games played here at the DBAP were 2-1 decisions. Pawtucket won the opener, the Bulls won game 2. So 5 of the 7 that these 2 teams have played in the Governor's Cup Finals last year and this year have been 1-run contests. 1-1 pitch, runs inside, almost caught Franklin on the elbow.
Well, it's been great playoff baseball. Playoff baseball is a little different than the regular season because it comes down to pitch to pitch, getting runners over, getting them in, and everything is relative. And so you see guys really hunkering down and executing.
2-1 pitch, hit sharply out to shortstop. Marrero shuffles to get in front of it, comes up throwing, and retires Franklin by a step and a half. 7 in a row set down by Rodriguez, who, and we talked about this on the Bulls side in the games where they trailed in the late innings. He's done a nice job maintaining just a 1-run deficit. When things got a little bit choppy for him in that 4th inning, the 21-year-old could have caved in. He has not. He has solidified himself, and he's kept Pawtucket right in this game. 2 outs now. Fontenot low and away in a fastball. He's maintained the velocity as well. Still 93, 94. Touched 95 a handful of times earlier in the game. Here's the 1-ball pitch on Fontenot. High and wide with a fastball. And it was Fontenot who stayed closed on Rodriguez a couple of innings ago and smacked a 1-0 pitch out into left center field just beyond the glove of Rusney Castillo that brought in the game-tying run as Beckham trotted in. And activity is about to begin behind Rodriguez in the Pawtucket bullpen. 2-1 counts on Fontenot. Here's the wind by Rodriguez, and Fontenot swings, bounces one through the middle to Jesus to the right of the bag, makes the stop and the easy toss to retire Fontenot. A second straight perfect inning turned in by Rodriguez. We'll move to the 7th inning, and the Bulls 3 innings away from the Cup. It's Durham 2, Pawtucket 1.